And welcome, guys. Welcome to the stream. Hope everyone's doing well. Yeah, we're in a different setup. You guys will see in 1 second when I change the location. Also, I'm back to the original mic we had. Welcome, guys. Yes, it's been quite a fair bit. This is the mic we got again. We got this one. So that's not the best, but we're dealing with what we have. Unfortunately, the Wi-Fi isn't the greatest, so there will be some cutting out, but it is all good. And we are here in Sri Lanka. That's where the abode is. And, this is where I'm sleeping, and I got all my stuff in the back there. The TV had to be removed at the moment just because it's being repaired, so the Xbox is just on the ground there by itself. But yeah, I'm very excited for this match, by the way. It's going to be such an exciting one, and I can't wait to stream it with you guys. I did miss yesterday's one, and yeah, sorry about everyone who missed the stream yesterday, because I also did miss doing it. I was really excited to do it, but ended up, the plane did not have the favorable conditions. Also, the timings were not great. And welcome Nelson to the stream, Ion, Kieran, hi Yamila, and who else has said hello? Dorito Chip. And I think that's all, yeah. Okay, that's great. So let's go and also unpin that message at the top, because the kickoff is going to be very soon, because I started the stream a little bit later. It'll be in about 5 minutes, which is great. And welcome Kazuma to the stream. Hope you're doing well. If we can beat this PSG team, I would be very surprised. Yeah, I'm hoping Kylian and Gonzalo Garcia really held on to their form that they had, because it will be, essential for us to really have that attacking momentum. Vinny as well, getting in on there, and of course Jude. Trent's not playing. Gabriel is a substitute. Valverde's playing right back, which isn't that great, but Ardagula will be in the midfield. Welcome Dean Smith to the stream. Hope you're doing well. I do not have the shirt, okay? I do not. My interconnected flight between both flights. There is a Man United shop there, and a shirt shop. But I had like 20 minutes between each flight, so I had to get off, go to the gate, get on, like no time at all. So that was the situation there. It wasn't the best. It's serious when, I'm in Sri Lanka. I'm in the south of Sri Lanka, just near the ocean. I'll do a tour of the place tomorrow, so that's going to be great. And what's my thoughts on the Butter Republic? What? Butter Republic? Let me check this out. What the heck is this? I don't know what Butter Republic is, to be honest. FIFA had to lower ticket prices to 150 from 500 since tickets were not selling out, similar to yesterday's games, where they lowered it to $14. That's kind of weird. Strange. Especially, the map. Why is the stadium like part empty? I would have thought this game would have had a bit more people coming to it, especially it's PSG versus Real Madrid, one of the biggest games of the tournament, I would argue. So that's interesting. Yeah, you're like in the south of Bangladesh. I was close to where you are, Ion, where you're saying about. But I had no choice in the selection. Also, what is this lighting? This is disgraceful lighting. See, I've got the light here too. So can I just switch this off? Yeah, it's better if it's off. So I don't look like a snow person. Also, Vinny's here with us. I did bring Vinny. He looks terrible in this light, actually, as well. Vinny can just sit there with his head off camera, which is great. Did Trent bottle? It didn't want the smoke. I don't know what happened to Trent, to be honest. Kind of weird how he's not playing. Hopefully, Gabriel, can show up today if he gets subbed on. I really hope so. Do I also stream on Twitch? I really want to, I'm on holiday right now, so I'm streaming off a pretty dodgy laptop setup. I've got like some random stuff here. But once we get back to the location, back to my house, I'll be streaming off of Twitch and YouTube at the same time. I'd really like to do that. And welcome Blue Laney to the stream. Hope you're doing well. What football shirts did I bring? I bring all of them. They're all in the back in there. Every single football kit I bring with me, because I'm going to be here for about 2 weeks. I brought enough to use for the time, Why do I sound so quiet today? Because I'm using this stupid mic again, See this one? It's not the OG mic, Dorito Chip. The new mic that we got. This is the OG one, so it's not that great. I guess I can take this off. This might make it a little bit louder. I don't know if this makes it louder. I just took this like sound cushioner off or something. But yeah, that makes it louder. It just might make the waves in the back a little bit more noisy or something. Smash the like if you want to see Dino gritty. No, I'm not gritty. The gritty looked so bad last time. I'm not doing it again. But yeah, hopefully we can get the dub here for Real. And hopefully you guys, you know, are going to be supporting your team that you picked, you know, PSG or Real Madrid. Of course, I'll be going for Real, my club, but I will be doing neutral commentation as always. So, yeah, best of luck to both teams, best of luck to both fans, and I hope this is going to be a good game at least. You know, we get a couple of goals. Can Mbappe start versus his old team? Yes, he's starting. So we'll see if Kylian can perform against his old team. It's the first time he's ever versed them, so it'll be interesting. Welcome, Lowen, to the stream. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, it's going to be very interesting how he performs against Paris. And we'll get to see him in action against, of course, Dembele, Nuno Mendes, Hakimi, and all of those guys. And I don't know what there was a delay for, to be honest. I was kind of not paying attention, kind of just doing my own thing. But yeah, and then I saw a 10-minute delay. I was like, what in the world are you talking about? Why is there a delay for this match? Maybe it was the pyrotechnics needed to be improved. Here's the lineup. Donnarumma is the goalkeeper for PSG. Nuno Mendes, Beraldo. Well, they really went past that quickly. Beraldo, Marquinhos, and Hakimi in the defense. We have João Neves, Vitinha, and Fabian Ruiz in the midfield, and Desire Doué, Dembele, and Kvaratskhelia as the forwards for Paris. Now for Real, we have Courtois as the goalkeeper, Valverde as right back, Rudiger, Asensio as the centre-back partnership, Fran Garcia as the left back, Arda Güler, Jude, Tchouameni, and Vinny all in the midfield, and Kylian and Gonzalo Garcia as the forwards. And let's see, the chat repeated your Butter Republic. I have no idea why I did that. And also, I'm looking down here because this screen is super small, so I've got like the stuff there, and then I've got that, and then the cam's like right there. Well, let's see. When you get home in 2 weeks, can you please get... Yes, I'll try and get it, Dean Smith, as I say, every single stream. And thank you, Lowen, appreciate it. Yeah, you can kind of see them in better lighting here. I'm going to be using some special shampoo just to make the color a little bit lighter again because it's sort of started to shift to gold. That's what happens over time. So, yeah, this game is stressing you out. Yeah, it's going to be a stressful game, you know, for both sets of fans because this could really go either way, especially Real's form unbeaten in the Club World Cup. PSG have lost a game, but they've been doing brilliantly in terms of whole season production. Real, not so much. So this one's going to be very interesting to see. Xabi Alonso's been very good as the new coach for Real. He's been doing well. There's a delay due to traffic and the refs' equipment were not working. Oh, okay, I see. Thank you, Kazuma, for letting us know what the delay was there for. Will Mbappe celebrate when he scores today? Probably not. Probably not. If he did, that would be highly disrespectful. You know, he was in PSG for so long, but, I mean, it's really up to him. I see it as disrespectful a little bit anyway, but... Yeah, miss you so much. Yeah, I miss doing the stream so bad, guys. I actually tried to do it, but as the match started, I was crossing over the international border, so I didn't have Wi-Fi anymore off like cellular data. So yeah, I really was in a bit of a trouble situation there because I was kind of hoping the match was 11 p.m., but they did push it back earlier. That's why when I originally stated that I would, you know, stream on the plane is because it was 11 p.m., which meant I was in the airport during that part. But yeah, that didn't work out, unfortunately. And yes, we need Kylian to, you know, perform in this game so bad for Real to really get something here. Hi, Arisha. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. But yeah, hopefully you guys like this room. I can't wait for the tour tomorrow for anyone interested in that. Otherwise, let's get into this game. What the heck is this announcer? What the heck is this? I'm doing good. Thanks for asking, Arisha. Hope you're doing well. And finally, an elite striker for Brazil after Firmino, João Pedro. Yeah, João Pedro performed for Chelsea. I'm going to do a rewatch of that. Not on stream. I'll rewatch it, and then I'll give you my thoughts before the final, just so I can, you know, actually have some thoughts on that match, because that was the only match I didn't get to watch, unfortunately. Though I saw João Pedro's goals on Instagram, like the highlights. There's kickoff. Let me start the timer. On this dodgy little setup here. Okay, it should be good. Let's just skip it up there. We need this grandpa to stop yelling. Let's get ready to rumble. Exactly. Why are they bringing some random announcer? Like, let's just get the game started, you know? That's what we want. And this is going to be PSG just with the ball. Hakimi passing back to Marquinhos. Mbappe should dunk on that fraudulent Patty. She scores Paris FC on the card. Yeah, I mean, the Paris derby as well, you know, Paris FC versus PSG will be interesting, you know. They're about, I think they're one road apart. There's like a road in between both stadiums. That is crazy because I actually have been to the Parc des Princes and I was on I went to PSG's academy for a little bit, like it was a summer academy, and they took us there and then they showed us like across the side and there was a good chance here for Real right now. Vinny passing out to the side there for Valverde. I can't shout too loud. Don't want to wake up everyone in my family. And that is a bad pass by Fran Garcia. Now Tchouaméni takes a long shot for absolutely no reason. That was a deflection, I think. It's going to be a corner on Sunday, 27th July. Can you please get your answer set for me, please, and do a live stream for the game? There's a game on 27th of July? I'll have to check, Dean Smith, yeah. For sure, I'll try and check that one out. Let's see, short corner taken. That's just given away to PSG. That was a bad short corner here. It's going to be Doué. Let's see if the Madrid defense can handle this attack from Paris. And we got Doué here just doing a little kickback. Vinny trying on the defense there, which is actually surprising. Vinny on defense, who would have thought? No one would have thought that. Disgraceful pass from Vinny. Yeah, I didn't get to see who that was. I was reading the chat. But yeah, someone did a bad short corner pass. That was disgraceful. Here's Kvaratskhelia running in, takes a shot and just goes wide. It's going to be a goal kick there. Courtois is going to be happy that one didn't go near him. Kvaratskhelia already looks like the main source of the goals, of course. You never can count out Dembele, but I feel like Kvaratskhelia is just, you know, one of the best players for PSG, to be honest. He's just that guy, you know. He really is. Smash like for Kvaratskhelia. And, yeah, he's looking electric already. Yeah, put two men on Kvara. Yeah, exactly. We need Carvajal to come on, honestly. In second half, I'm expecting him to come on, move Valverde into midfield because Carvajal, we need his performance to start picking up because he hasn't performed since, you know, last season, really. At the start of this season, technically, it's this season still. But, yeah, it's disappointing that we don't have him because he's just the best right back, in my opinion, for Real. Even better than Trent, I would say. Trent's more of an attacking, you know, RWB rather than a right back in wholeness of defense. So I feel like Carvajal could still start over Trent. Trent may be playing a different position. There's a chance for Nuno Mendes to run in now. It's on the left side here with Kvara just passing back to Vitinha. This PSG side is going to be so hard for us to break down, guys. It's going to be so hard. Vitinha, Neves back to Vitinha here. Doué. Marquinhos. And now over to Dembele. Hakimi. And now it's Hakimi back to Dembele there. Just a little pass through. Fabian Ruiz takes a shot. It's a very good curling shot. And that's going to be defended away by Courtois. And then Valverde cleared out for a throw-in. Brilliant play by Fabian Ruiz to get that shot off. That was really a nice shot. Really challenged Courtois to extend to his maximum capabilities there. And this is now out to Hakimi. Hakimi marked by Fran Garcia, now passed to Dembele. A little pass through Doué finds Hakimi. There's a little cross in and Courtois somehow saves that. Oh my goodness, guys. That was a brilliant save. Nuno Mendes just not able to get the goal there. And now it's a little bit of a breakaway chance. Kylian skilling one, passes it over to Gonzalo Garcia. It's Vinny and Kylian running forward with Gonzalo. Here we go, a little through ball, finding Kylian on the far side. Takes the shot, deflects off. That was not a great shot from Mbappe. What the heck was that? That was not great. Wow, what a save by Courtois. Save of the match. Save of the match. Yeah, he's oldies, goldies, Courtois. That is not only save of the match so far at least, but save of the tourney, to be honest. Yeah, my heart was going. I thought it was a goal there for sure. Nuno Mendes, I didn't expect to, you know, miss from that angle. There's a good close one. Kylian tries the little flick back. Not exactly a bicycle kick that he did last time, but, you know, something of quality, but just not getting the goal there. Yeah, he thought about it, exactly. This is now going to be with Fabian Ruiz back to Doué. Now Vitinha. Fabian. Oh, sorry, it was Hakimi before. Now over to Kvaratskhelia. And Kvara's going to have to be really tightly marked. Yeah, we can already see here Valverde moving over to the right side. Fran Garcia is playing, left back. Then Gonzalo Garcia is almost playing like a middle central position there with Arda. I feel like that's some nice defensive tactability. That was very dangerous. Oh my goodness, it's a goal. PSG goal. What the heck is that disgrace? Is that a joke? Genuinely. What the heck? Hi, Retum. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hi, Silos. Just coming out the, worst time possible. Fabian Ruiz getting a goal there. That was a disgrace at the back. What the heck was that? Can we have an actual defender on the field? Can we actually have a proper defender, not just these pieces of wood at the back? Raul Asensio, what is that guy doing? I'm having a look at this again. Let's have a look. Doué. Then he's like, just doing a little bit. That's good by Doué. Little cutback. Raul Asensio, so clumsy. Just get him off. Get him off. Disgraceful. He's just been doing it all tournament. He's just so bad. I don't get it. How you can go from, people calling you next Ramos or whatever, and then you just go into how bad that was. Academy mistake. Literally, it's an academy mistake, and there's nothing anyone else can do. I mean, Courtois tried his best there. Arda tried his best. There's nothing you can do there. It's a goal. Yeah, get Asensio off. Half-time, sub him off. Bring on Carvalho. Bring on some actual experience here. Someone who can actually defend the right side too, so it allows some more midfield play, because Valverde at the right back is always the wrong position for me. Welcome, Habs Faction, to the stream. Hope you're doing well. That is not great. Let's hope that Madrid can get something back here. That's a good pass by Mbappe to find Vinny. Vinny takes a little cross there. Oh my goodness, he almost scored himself. Gonzalo Garcia just not reaching the end of that one. Vinny's looking pretty electric as well today. Getting this piece of wood out of the team. Exactly. I don't know what his problem is. Like, how do you go from being good to being just that bad? He genuinely was good last season, then he turned into that absolute trash in this Club World Cup tournament. Honestly, a bit of an embarrassment, because I really, really liked him up until, the start of this tournament where he did the useless thing on Al Hilal, the pullback. Really was a bit of a fumble from him. Donnarumma passing it out over to Doué, just cleaned up by Jude. Like Carvalho as a centre-back as well would be 10 times better. Exactly. Rudiger mistake. It's going to be another goal. Dembele slots it. It's going to be a destruction here. What is this defence? What the heck is this defence? Well, there's my 2-1 out of the window right there. I thought it would be 2-1 this game, by the way, guys. But yeah, it's gone. That is disgraceful. That is disgraceful from Real Madrid defence. Is that a joke? No wonder Trent didn't want to attend this game. Bro was hiding because of this. Yeah, we need to buy new defenders. As soon as Højlundsen comes off the field, then we have this sort of stuff happening, What is that? That is just poor. 2 mistakes. What is this mistake? Rudiger just not even passing. What is that? Again, an academy mistake. Like, what is that? Like, I know he's passing back to the goalkeeper, but he doesn't even connect with the ball. And then easy finish for Dembele. Again, nothing Courtois can do. Just so poor. Just airballs of the ball almost. Don't know. Yeah, pass it to Dembele. Giving Dembele, Ballon d'Or right now. Maybe that's the strat. Give Dembele the Ballon d'Or. It's not, I'm joking, guys. But yeah, this is an absolute joke of a defense from Madrid. It actually looks like, we're playing with academy players at the back. And yeah, we should have played 5 defenders at the back. Carvalho should have started. Trent should have played. I don't know why Trent's missing, to be honest. I mean, you're not sick, so where are you? Don't know why we're playing 4-4-3. Exactly. I don't know why we're playing so attacking. I mean, we have to now because we're 2-0 down, but like, it's just, playing Rudiger by himself at the back and Asensio when those guys have just been so unreliable. It's just genuinely a big mistake by Madrid here and Xabi Alonso. It feels like we're using Don Carlos tactics at this point. I know we have to rely on attack now. It really is our only hope here because this defense is looking atrocious. I got to say, it really does look like a bad defense. Doué coming through on the right side. There's a little pass through, and it's a free kick for PSG. Foul by Fran Garcia. Yeah, Hoytenson should have... I rewatched that thing. There's actually a rule, I don't know if it applies to this Club World Cup, where you can't give a red card and a penalty at the same time in one call unless it's an upgraded card. So I don't know if that's just for in Prem. I think it might just be in Prem, but yeah, as well, genuinely was one of the lighter red cards. Not the lightest. The lightest was the Asensio one, but yeah, that was really a bit of a fumble there. I really do think that Hoytenson should have just let Garassi score. I mean, there's nothing, troubling him if he just scores because it's going to be, 3-2. Then you can hold for another, 10 seconds. It's not going to be that big of a deal. Vitinha crosses in, cleared away by Gonzalo Garcia. And it just goes out. Yeah, PSG score again, exactly. Xavi style's hard pressing. I mean, his style is absolutely failing here against this team. I mean, it's not even... I don't even think it's his style, to be honest. I just think the centre-backs are atrocious. They're genuinely atrocious here. Usually I'm a big Rudiger guy, but he's just been terrible in this game so far. Same with Raul Asensio. And Fran Garcia just takes the quick one to Jude. Back to Asensio. Get rid of it, my guy. Don't even hold on to the ball. Arda passes. Does not want to pass to Rudiger. Good choice. Kylian loses the ball. Has two guys marking him. I mean, what do you do? Rest in peace, Diogo. Exactly. 1-1. Rest in peace, Diogo Jota, of course. There was no minute of silence today. I'm a bit surprised about it. I thought they would have continued it till the final maybe, but I guess all the teams already did it. But yeah, sure. Rest in peace to Diogo. That's some good play by PSG, just getting pressure off Nuno Mendes, allowing him to overlap. Oh, this is going to be filthy if he gets through there. Nice tackle by Raul just to clean that one up. And back to Fabian Ruiz. And Vitinha passes back to Beraldo. Now Marquinhos. I thought we would have had a better option, with Beraldo playing because Pacho's not playing, obviously. Lucas Hernandez is missing from them due to a red card. I really thought we would have had an advantage on the left side. I mean, you have to always regard Nuno Mendes. That was a close chance for Hakimi. Why change what was working to please Mbappe should come off the bench. I mean, it really, to be honest, for me, I feel like either Vinny or Mbappe should be a bench player as, for these sorts of games because, one of them's coming off full stamina off the bench. I mean, Kylian's better than Vinny in terms of everything. So I feel like, maybe you can argue Kylian starting would give a good sort of press. But again, he's versing his former club. He's never versed them before, so maybe he doesn't have that mentality. We haven't really seen much of him yet this game, but we're going to have to wait and see. Yeah, Modric was mad there. I mean, it's just atrocious defending. Hopefully Xabi Alonso can get some and, get something into these defenders. They just look like they don't even want to play football today. Rudiger and Asensio both look like they're just, there for fun. Also, whoever wins the tournament does actually get a free special badge. Like, I think it's in the center of the shirt, like right there. It's a Club World Cup badge. You get to keep it for 4 seasons until the next edition. That's a good chance there, and it's going to be an attempted miss by Nuno Mendes, and Rudiger diving for absolutely no reason. Go collect the ball instead of diving, Rudiger. This is now going to be with Raul Asensio. Does a poor cross collected by Kylian, just given away. Now it's Kvaratskhelia. We're cooked as well when Raul Asensio and Rudiger are making the mistakes, and they're the ones that keep getting the ball every 3 seconds in the match. Jude Bellingham. Raul. Tchouameni. Tchouameni's now centre-back as well. Raul's now right back. So Valverde's pushed upfield now. And now it's going to be given away by PSG, and then just one back. Gonzalo Garcia, poor control. That was not the best control. Nuno Mendes just skills through the field. What a pass by Nuno Mendes. Fran Garcia does a good job there. Due unnecessary foul. The fact Byron played better shows how much this team... Exactly. I mean, as soon as we verse a big, big team, I mean, we versed Dortmund, who are atrocious in this tournament, you know. We versed some other pretty poor teams. So, I mean, you can't really judge our wins off prior to versing a big team because we haven't versed one yet. I mean, you can argue Juventus, but again, they were off form. Going into that game, they, you know, lost 5-2 to Man City. And then Dortmund were just not great in the tournament at all. So really, we need to start improving our tactical selections. You know, get some more players in this team. Get some more centre-backs. Get more defence. I don't know why we're not investing in defence. We keep investing in new attackers. Like, why are we buying 100 right wingers when, you know, we can only play one? At least with defence, you know, you can alternate who plays where every game. And that is offside by Dembele there. Okay, it's going to be a little free kick here. Going to be taken by Fran Garcia. Oh, Tchouameni might take this one. It's only 16th minute again, but I mean 2-0 down against the Champions League winners against this team is just not a great start to a game at all. It's like we came in here with the, you know, in FIFA you can turn on like the opponent starts with like +3 goals to give yourself, you know, a harder time. It's like we've come into the game with this, you know, PSG start with 2 goals. Teams we face are all defensive. When we face attacking teams, we struggle. Exactly, because the attack's fine. The attack is fine. We can get past defensive teams, no problem. The problem with this team, this Real Madrid, sorry, Vinny. The problem with the Real Madrid team is the defense is just so bad. We're playing Valverde still right back. I thought that problem was going to be solved, you know. Next, we'll have Lucas Vazquez come on as a sub-defender, you know. Like, that's what's going to be happening here. It's just the defense is so bad because there's no actual defenders on the field besides, you know, the starters who are really making mistakes that they shouldn't be. We need to have squad depth in defense, which we don't. Was that the same role? Sonsia, third mistake of the tournament following the red card. Yeah, that's his third mistake of the tournament. I swear he's made a fourth. I can't even remember at this point. Yeah, Højdenson's so big. I mean, Højnsen, I feel like Trent as well might have done a bit better to push Valverde outfield, but again, don't know where Trent is. Fran Garcia's doing good on the left side there when he is actually back. The problem is, though, you can't rely on Rudiger and Asensio now defending at the back there because they seem to not be capable of doing that, you know, so really it's going to be a big problem. I also think that, let me check the subs here. Well, I won't use the PC. I'll actually use my phone to check the subs. I'm pretty sure Militao is a sub. Let's have a look here if my Wi-Fi can load up. I'll just wait for it to load up there. Okay. The phone also died. I'm on episode 4. What's the name of the episode, I think? Here, I'll tell you what the name of the episode is. It's called A Cursed Womb Must Die. That's the one I'm on. Great. Finally, my internet's actually caught up to us. So let's go and actually put this on here so I can actually watch the match. There we go. Oh, they're just showing the miss there. That was close. Send your man roll to Getafe. Yeah, get out. Get out of the club, Asensio. I genuinely don't see your purpose now when you're making mistakes in a tournament like this. I mean, you know, people can say, oh, it's not a prestigious tournament, whatever. Oh, my goodness, here's a chance, Vinny. Come on, please finish. Oh, my. Don't finish, then. Just don't even finish. Don't even finish. You're just passing by to say hi. No problem, not the chap. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. And, yeah, W's as well. Everyone in the Discord who was messaging me during my internet problems before. But, yeah, this game is not going to plan. The strikers aren't looking like they're going to finish. You know, PSG just dominating. And, yeah, it's just genuinely not the best. Your audio cut out? I think it's just you, Dorito Chip, because my audio is working fine, it says here. Yeah, just you. Okay, there's a little bit of pressure one back here. Gonzalo Garcia just wins the ball. Passes it out to Vinny. Come on. Come on, Vinny. Cross it in. Find someone. You find absolutely no one. Of course you do. Rudiger to Go to Al Fatah, the last SPL team. I'm sure they'll be delighted to have you there. But yeah, don't come to Al Nassr. Don't come to my club, please. Especially when you're on this form. Doué, Fran Garcia marking. Lost shirt tugging by Doué there. Just holding the ball pretty well. This is Doué all over, though. It's exactly what he likes to do. Just holds up play, allows his players to run down the field. Can you type in chat what episode? Okay. Kvaratskhelia now. Little crossover to the left side. Kvaratskhelia does a back heel. He tries to get it through. It's some good defense there by Valverde, but, you know, Kvaratskhelia just keeps it. Really, again, come on, bring Carvajal in halftime. We need some what's it called, experience in the back line. There's no experience in this back line, like of high quality experience, you know, especially with Rudiger making those mistakes. Yeah, the longest 90 minutes. Let's just hope we can do something here. I mean, even if we get to extra time, I'll be proud if we get to extra time. Like, even if we don't win, if we get to extra time in this game, I'll be proud of the team, you know, because your defense completely let you down, and you yet somehow managed to still get to extra time with that atrocious defense. This is Mbappe down on the left side. He's got two guys marking him. He still manages to cut in. He might take the shot here. He takes it, and that might be caught by Donnarumma there. Just an easy catch. Yeah, I know Mbappe is not going to be able to carry this side. I mean, they're already looking like they just want him to carry because no one ran down the field with him there. Really should have been some guys sprinting upfield, but there's just no motivation. Hopefully Zabi can bring some in the halftime talk. Already talking about halftime. We're not even halfway through the this half. It's crazy. Actually, we are now, but like still focused on halftime now. This is going to be Nuno Mendes. Yeah, great run from Mbappe. I mean, the problem is as well, he's forced to finish because there's no one available. Like, I know there was one other player up there, but like that's not a great passing option, to be honest. Whereas PSG, they just bring everyone upfield. Everyone's just moving together in synchronization. Like, look at that. 4 guys running upfield. It's literally an open thing for Hakimi. He just passed it. There should be another goal here. Valverde, yeah, it's another goal. It's 3. It's a demolition. They're finished. Madrid's finished. What is that defense? What is that defense? Valverde actually decided to run back, which is great. Not even Valverde's fault there. He runs back. He goes and actually tries to defend there, and you've just got Rudiger and Asensio AFK off the side. Like, where are they? Who do I think wins? I don't know, Retum. I still don't know who's going to win this one, to be honest, you know. Maybe Madrid will win this like 10-3. Like, I'm thinking that, but yeah, there's just no real defensive play from Asensio and Rudiger. Like, where even is Rudiger? Why is he far back? And then Asensio, not with the pace there. Valverde somehow managing to outpace, you know, Asensio's got like a 10-meter head start. You had a bet on Real Madrid. Unlucky. Yeah, I did have my hopes on Real Madrid winning this one, but yeah, I didn't. It didn't go to plan. You know, 2-1 I actually expected. 3-0 now. It's over. So final PSG versus Chelsea. I mean, it's already going to be confirmed, basically. Already confirmed. PSG versus Chelsea. This team's finished. Even if we score goals, they're just going to score more. They're going to score more than us. And Xabi Alonso is looking super concerned there because that defense is just so bad. You know, when you have to rely on one player being available, Dean Huijsen, who's a new signing, you have to rely on a new signing to be available to have an optimum defense. Friend, this was the true test and we failed our level. Still a long way to go. Play with the elite. Exactly. You know, like, genuinely, there's no synergy between the players. There's no chemistry there. There's nothing. It's just like each individual skill. No one wants to play as a team here. It's very unfortunate. PSG has outscored the Madrid 7-0. That is not great either. Yeah, bet on PSG, man. That was a slip. Yeah, exactly. Unfortunate there, Retum. Nuno Mendes to Vitinha. And now back to Fabian Ruiz. Now Nuno Mendes. And Marquinhos passing over to Fabian. Now to the left side, Nuno Mendes. At least, we're going to see, possibly the Dembele, Nuno Mendes win Ballon d'Or. Very happy for that, at least. If they get to the final here, it's confirmed. There's no way they don't. One of those guys. Throw Vinny across the room at this point. Bro's had 0 touches last few minutes. Okay. I can't even get him through. There's like basically, this is a mosquito net because, the mosquitoes can fit through these small gaps in, the door. So I can't even get him through there, to be honest. He just lands on the net. An absolute bot. Don't see this PSG team losing anytime soon. They could possibly three-peat in champions. I mean, I don't actually think they will lose to Chelsea at all. I think they'll do the same job that Chelsea's really had. That Real Madrid's had here. They'll do the same sort of thing because Chelsea haven't had a test either, really, to be honest. Fluminense, I mean, it's a test, but not of this caliber, There was not really a high caliber test on their side, That's in Southeast Asia. No, I'm just saying for everyone in general, Maybe some people didn't know why. There's a yellow card coming out here for Tchouaméni, of course. Yellow card. They bring shame to Spanish bad boys. I know exactly. It's really just first of all, what's that tackle? What's the point of that, Tchouaméni? You're literally going not even for ball there. You're not even on target with the slide tackle. And then genuinely, there's no communication. Where is this team spirit? There's none. For the final, this is not good. I'll be surprised if the stadium's full. I mean, the stadium's barely full here, which is really concerning. Very concerning. There goes the hopes of this tournament being hosted here anytime soon, though. We'll have to see for the World Cup, though. Of course, maybe it's just the tournament itself or it's the location of hosting. Either one, to be honest. Marquinhos now to Vitinha. Marquinhos again. See all the overlapping play as well. Marquinhos just finding a pass out there. Nice and easy. Nuno Mendes now with the ball. Really laggy chat. Yeah, it's just probably because of my Wi-Fi. Again, my Wi-Fi here is 1 bar. It's a 1 bar and I'm running, the match, the stream, the YouTube, and the score on somehow. Somehow it's surviving. I don't know how. Real Madrid is getting the Inter Milan treatment. They need it. They need this Inter Milan treatment. They need to see that their team is terrible in the defense. Even the people we're signing now, Alvaro Carreras, we're signing this other new attacking midfielder. Stop signing attackers. Sign defenders. Is it that hard to understand? Sign defenders. You can see the defense is terrible. There's no good defenders on this team, except for Dean Hoydenson, again, who's just newly signed. Sign in some new guys, Bastoni to Madrid would be a great one, for example. I feel like he's a good sort of defender. He'd work well with Hoydenson. I don't know if he wants to leave Inter Milan, but that would be a good one. Guys, list some defenders, honestly, and, we can go review them as a Madrid replacement for this trash defense currently. Sell Militao, too injury prone. Unfortunately, he's good, but just too injury prone. Honestly, as well, Raul Asensio needs to be loaned down until he learns a bit more discipline. This guy, 0 discipline. Kvaratskhelia now going to take the shot from long range, just deflected away. Mbappe trying to outpace Hakimi there, his best friend, and it's not going to work to plan. Looks like Zabi did not watch Bayern and took notes. I know, exactly. He did not watch any replays of their matches, I don't think, at all, because he's played 2 at the back, which is the stupidest decision I've ever seen in my life. Cross coming on the backside. Dembele now with the ball. Passes it in. This could be another easy finish. It's offside. It's offside. And yeah, offside right there. That's just barely. Fabian Ruiz is the one that's the culprit. Dembele, I mean, if that had not been offside, that was an easy thing. Xabi Alonso, please just get some talk in here during the cooling break. Cooling break right now, guys. I hope he can go and actually say some stuff here because his team is absolutely looking terrible. They're looking terrible. Yeah, give them the Sir Alex special. Don't don't say like, good job, guys, we need to keep going. Like, I want to actually see some emotion here, some, some anger from him, because I don't want to see, good job, just keep playing a bit better, find some gaps. Like, actual anger needs to be put into these players, I feel like. Yeah, they look terrible in this game. Exactly, Habs faction really is, a big, not even a big surprise, really. I knew the defense was poor. We were just really relying on Hoytensen carrying it, but yeah, it is that. And I hate to say this, but we actually play better without Mbappe. It's like we turned to a different team with him. I don't think it's Mbappe, though, because the ball's not going up to the attack. This is just the defense problem, because we haven't versed a good team, to be honest. That's why that we see it. It's Mbappe's come back against a good team, and now we see, the defense is the reason. Kylian's the best attacker on the team by far. It's not even a question. And it's not even a question that he's single-handedly carried them last season. So that they really need to improve their defense. These players need some more discipline. They've got none, it seems like. So this Anthony Taylor guy is being played by someone to stop PSG, like 2 offsides for PSG that were meant to be. Yeah, exactly. I mean, I don't know. Don't know what Anthony Taylor's problem is. PSG are trying to make a statement. Yeah, they are trying to make a statement that they're best European club, Times change. From having no Champions Leagues to being the best club ever, at the moment. Like, not ever, of all time, but like, currently. It's just shocking how, poor they look. See, that's what I'm saying. I'm looking at the replay here, right? I don't know if you guys are watching the match too. How is Valverde outpacing Asensio, who had a 10-meter head start on the race there? So Valverde's here. The defender guy's way up here. You got Asensio just behind him by a meter. Valverde gets there before Asensio can reach to mark him. To me, that just shows that Asensio's either wrong positioning or he's just really slow, which isn't great. We want a fast defense, That's what Hoytensen is. He's fast. Courtois. And then Courtois has to deal with 3 goals going in from a trashy defense. After being, the best goalkeeper in this tournament, I would argue. And really, there's no concern here for PSG just to not keep possession, because that's what they're going to probably try and do. They can do it with ease. Fabian Marquinhos. This is going to lure the Real players to push higher, just opening up some space, making, Asensio, Valverde, Rudiger will get out position, then they just go for the fast breakaway chance with, Doué and Dembele. Vitinha, Nuno Mendes, Fabian Ruiz, Vitinha. Luis Suarez is half empty in half time. Exactly, most Madrid fans, actual Madrid fans, will probably leave. Yeah, and let's see exactly what Xabi Alonso's statement will do. I don't know. It's done nothing so far because PSG have just retained all possession. But, yeah, hopefully it's done something in terms of, when they have the ball. We have to wait and see, though, of course. And this is just going to be played at the back longer for PSG. Just really trying to build up that possession stat now, showing, asserting dominance. If you can build up the possession to 70% and have 3 goals, even if you don't score again for the rest of the game, having such a high possession against Madrid is really what it's about, to assert dominance on them, Just don't let them have any whiff of the ball at all. And Fran Garcia will be taking this throw-in. The only good defender in recent days, I gotta say. I know we're playing with the Ancelotti ball. Exactly. Why is Gnabry in the crowd? Gnabry moving to PSG? Or is he moving to Real? Don't come to Real, please. We already got enough attackers. Here's another breakaway chance. Courtois running out. Again, Courtois saving us completely there. Courtois long ball. That was not the best, but Jude does collect that one. That was good positioning from Jude. Gonzalo Garcia finds Vinny on the left side. Come on, Vinny. Do something. And you do something actually good there. You find that nice little through ball there to Kylian. Back to Arda. Now it's Valverde. Mbappe. And there's a ball one back there, nice and easy, and it's Kvaratskhelia. Look at the pace on Kvaratskhelia. Oh, my goodness. That might be a red card there. I don't even know. Oh, it's on ball. It's on ball. Okay. Yeah, that was a bad touch from Doué, exactly. If he had touched that a little bit nicer, it would have been, the fourth. UEFA giving home field advantage from the quarterfinals to semifinals of the Champions League. Oh, is that a new addition? Home field quarters to semis. That makes more sense, Don't know why they wouldn't have that in the first place. It should have been home field advantage in the, in terms of that sort of stuff, because, the teams who qualify higher in the table getting through should really be the ones to get that sort of home field advantage. Vinny. There's no one in the box. Who are we crossing to? We're like trying to play crossing football, but no one's in the box. Jude. Now Arda Güler. Now back to Tchouaméni. Now Jude. Now it's with Gonzalo. With Güler. Now it's Tchouaméni. Gonzalo now. Now it's with Valverde. He might take a long shot. No, he passes out to Kylian. That was a good pass there. Kylian, that is very not great from him. And the ball actually doesn't go out. Mbappe's going to stay on the ground there. The referee says no penalty. I don't think it is. This shows Madrid can't play with Vinny and Mbappe at the same time. One has to sit out. Yeah. I feel like as well it should be Vinny sitting out. It should be. The person with better form should be rewarded. Vinny's not been great. You know what we're missing? We're missing Endrick. I'm not even joking. Genuinely, we are missing Endrick. I feel like that guy is just, an actual striker. That's not a penalty. Complete dive there. Mbappe left. He's trying anything. He really is trying anything he can, to be honest. I mean, because they're desperate now. Desperate times, desperate measures. Slowing down the games, low PSG momentum. Yeah, because they actually had a momentum break there as well. So, yeah, he is slowing down the game, which is great. He really is sort of, again, the only player that actually looks like having a decent flair in this game. I don't get how some of our other players aren't performing. When they're in some of the other games. He comes back and he starts performing again. The rest of this team drop off. Same story as last season. When he plays on the field, the rest of the team drop off the face of the planet in terms of quality, whereas he's playing at, peak performance. Vinny, though, has been pretty decent this game, I've got to say. Genuinely. I don't think they should play together, but he has been pretty, with the passes. Just, again, no crossing stats. Gonzalo Garcia hasn't been that great. And there's a shot. It's just wide. Kvaratskhelia just missing that. Satisfaction, you said goal? No way, that's not a goal. That was just wide by Kvaratskhelia. The angle did make it kind of look like it was a little bit of a goal. Yeah, just off. Yeah, Kvaratskhelia really, the ideal left wing. Yeah, no goal. Smash like for no goal. That's all we can pray for now. Now it's going to be a little kick out from Courtois. We're playing now boot the ball down the field and pray one of the attackers can run on with it. Hakimi, Fabian Ruiz passes back all the way to Marquinhos. Now to Baraldo, Nuno Mendes. We'll stay off social media till the start of the season. Yeah, Barca's going to be absolutely yapping. Their fans yapping all the time. No offense, Barca fans in the chat. Fine with you guys because you guys being respectful, but yeah, some of these guys just are not the most respectful people. Hakimi, Marquinhos, Fabian Ruiz. And now it's through to Vitinha. And now back to Fabian Ruiz. I really stayed up at 1:30 a.m. to watch this. Absolute nonsense, by the way, as well. I mean, I'm still doing every game, but absolute nonsense. Waste of my time. Trent goes to us. Dean is out. We have been left unharmed. Yeah, exactly. I don't know where Trent is. Yeah, again, I said before, where is he? Does someone know where he is specifically? Jude now with the ball here. Come on, Jude. Can you actually display something here? Vinny, that is not... What the heck is that? What the heck is that? And now Courtois has to run out here to clean up the defense because there's no defenders back again. Like, why is there no defense back? Why is Courtois playing as a centre-back at this point now? It's 151. Yeah, I think it's the same. No, you're just slightly ahead. He plays the definition of playing for the badge. Yeah, they're playing for the badge there, exactly. You cancel your doctor's appointment. Yeah, everyone just cancelled their plans, you know, to watch this nonsense. What the heck is that cross? Valverde, hit that on target, please. And then there's a waste of a little skill there just for no reason. Free kick, PSG. Yeah, I know, Pep. It's a demolition. It's an absolute disgrace from Real. Who's coming on at halftime? I hope Xabi does some halftime subs because I can't watch this team anymore with the current players. Let's have a look at some of the other subs that we got that actually might provide some quality here. So the first thing is get rid of Rudiger and Asensio. Absolute jokes. Bring on Militao and Carvajal. Play Carvajal as a right back, or right centre back. Play Militao in the centre. Bring Valverde as a midfielder. Tchouaméni can become a DM/centre back. We also got as well, you know, Modric. Bring him on for some quality in the midfield. Still has the most key decisive passes into the final third in La Liga in 24-25 season. Bring on Rodrigo. Sub off Gonzalo Garcia. Play Mbappe, Vinny, and Rodrigo. Just play it because Gonzalo Garcia isn't performing in this game. Give Vinny Ballon d'Or. I'm assuming that's a joke because, I mean, technically Vinny's not the worst performing player. Give Raul Asensio the Ballon d'Or for that performance. Absolute joke of a player. Cancel your sleep. Yeah, exactly. They want attention. Yeah, exactly. They want a rivalry now. PSG, Real rivalry. Some Real Madrid goofy administrator is listening to. Exactly, I know. Hopefully they listen because this is actually some, you know, good advice. I'm sure Xabi has his own ideas. That is close. And that's going to be a something. I don't even know what it is. Mbappe has came back from a deficit, I believe in him, but the other guys need to get... Exactly, this is what I'm saying. Basically, I said before, every time Mbappe plays and he's actually good, the rest of the team just fall off the face of the planet in terms of quality. Except for Courtois, he's always consistent. And Fede, I got to say, he's pretty consistent all the time. But what is it? Like the rest of this team's quality gone to? As soon as he gets back onto, like, you know, Mbappe playing as good as he was in PSG, and then you just got these guys just playing like sticks on a forest floor. Nuno Mendes, easy defense there, not even trying. Rather get the Ballon d'Or to Darwin Núñez. I mean, you know, at this rate, if the Ballon d'Or is down between Raul Asensio and Darwin Núñez, I would give it to Darwin just because of how atrocious Raul Asensio is. And we all know how bad Darwin Núñez is in terms of missing. 3-0, yeah, 3-0 due to defensive errors. All of them defensive errors. First one is Raul Asensio just gives them the ball. The second one, Rudiger gives them the ball. And then the third one, their marking is just terrible. So they just let the player run past, pace abuse them to the goal there. So right now you're listening to your sad playlist on Spotify. Keep it low. Okay, I see. Playing like coordinate machine. Exactly. They're just that's what I'm saying. Their chemistry is just so high. Whereas, you know, Real Madrid here has zero chemistry. It looks like the team is just filled with a bunch of randos that were put together for a fun game. The game you get your hands on who cursed Mbappe is going to be real. Exactly. Who did? Who cursed him? Was it Dembele? Maybe it was Dembele. Leaves PSG and suddenly Dembele becomes, you know, prime Mbappe from, you know, 2018-19. It's going to be a corner for PSG. 3 minutes additional, 2 minutes remaining. we better see goals in the next half for Real, even if we don't want a clean sheet for them. No, I'm not sad. I'm just disappointed. I mean, I already knew the defense was bad. I knew it was poor. I knew Rudiger and Asensio weren't the best. But it's just so poor. It's worse than I expected. I expected if we lost anything, it would be 3 by the end of the game, in terms of goals. Yeah, exactly. And exactly not like this, especially now. Look at Courtois just doing all the saves now. There's not even defensive movement. Everyone's just standing still as there's a shot taking part there. Yellow card for Jan Neves. It's going to be a free kick here for Real. Let's have a look. Okay, they're just going to play on there. Yeah, I know. I'm just really just annoyed at this defense, to be honest. It's not even how we are losing as a whole team. It's how Asensio and Rudiger think that they can play at that level, in such a big game. And then expect to, start more games. And here we go. Very good chance for Kylian, just caught by Donnarumma. That wasn't the best pass. It was a decent find, but not the best of paced balls. Artigula at the end of that one, of course. He is the one that's going to be setting up the most chances, I still feel, in this game. Because he actually does look like he's playing, with a passion. Yeah, mentally broken. There's a few players on the field who are, stable. They're actually playing with a passion. Mbappe, Gula, Courtois, Valverde, and then you just got the rest of the team who are just, sleeping. And this is now Dembele crossing it over, trying to actually score. Courtois had to save that. What in the world was that shot? What a save. Courtois is injured, it looks like. Oh, no. If Courtois is injured, it's a game over for us. Lunin going on. I mean, I don't think anyone's going to be better than Courtois in this tournament. What a save. That was actually going in. That is an insane attempt by Dembele. That is crazy. Yeah, signs of a Ballon d'Or winner. Exactly. When you're attempting that sort of stuff. Halftime. So there's halftime, guys. Very disappointing halftime. Very, very disappointing performance. Not great. Brilliant from PSG. Let's read the statistics here. So in terms of stats, PSG have had 76% ball possession. That is embarrassing. 76%. 1.41 expected goals, 12 shots, 7 on target, 4 big chances, 1 big chance missed, 384 accurate passes, 96% accuracy, 3 fouls committed and 2 corners. For Real, 24% possession, 0.3 expected goals, 4 shots to 12, Ramba, 1 shot on target to 7 shots on target, 0 big chances, 95 accurate passes, 79% accuracy, 95 accurate passes. They've done 384 accurate passes with a 96% accuracy, 4 fouls and 1 corner. That is the worst stats I've ever seen. And welcome, Grim Reaper, to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, Enrique's ball is absolutely dominating. That is the worst stats I've ever read in my life, I think, in terms of Madrid stats, at least, so far. I hope it doesn't continue to get as worse as that. But yeah, halftime here, guys. I'm going to have a short break. But yeah, have I watched Shark Tank? Like the one where they do the business deals? I haven't watched it. I watched clips of it, but I haven't actually watched the show itself. I do know some of the some of the judges on it, though. But yeah, that's good to hear as well, Grim Reaper. You're doing good. Expecting this to be either a low-scoring end-to-end, but not this. Yeah, I thought it was going to be an end-to-end, to be honest. But yeah, this is deeply embarrassing. Where Henry gets his hands on Madrid. Deep fries it. Exactly. I mean, he's just done such a good job of breaking down Real here. Even I don't even think we're using Xabi Alonso's ball. It looks like we're using Don Carlo's ball, where we just boot it down the field and hope individual skill breaks through, which isn't great. Bring Vinny back, at least we can do. Yeah, I hopefully, I expect Gonzalo Garcia to go off at halftime. I actually expect Rodrigo to come on because it's, maybe his final half of the tournament. I expect Carvajal to come on 100%. I expect, who else? Militao to come on 80%. I don't know if he's going to come on. Yeah, it's going to be a long night for sure. Overall, enjoying this game. I mean, can't be said for all of us, but yeah, in terms of goals and that, very enjoyable game. Brilliant play by PSG. Very good, thorough attacking side. Very good build-up play, nice possessional sense, and overall, that is just brilliant play from Paris in this game so far. Real, very disappointing. Yeah, Real Madrid a finish, exactly. Not respect Don Carlo. Not Don Carlo's fault. I'm saying, like, how do I put it? Last season, not Don Carlo. It's more of players off form, and then it got deflected over to him. Whereas it's the same thing now. We're playing individual brilliance. That only works when the players are on form. Now, if all the players are off form, then you're not going to have individual brilliance, right? So that's why we see only really, Arda, Mbappe, Valverde, Courtois just playing like really exceptionally, and the rest of them are just all the same, like below average. Ain't seriously. No, I'm saying in the sense of a neutral. If you're watching this neutrally, a very fun game, 3-0. We always love big goal scoring games. Well, I don't in terms of this game, but in regular, it's always fun to watch. But I'll see you guys in the next half, and hopefully the streaming hasn't been too laggy. I think it's been working good on the 1 bar of Wi-Fi, which is great. You blame Don Carlo; they're not used Alonso's system yet. In terms of individual brilliance, they're still using it, but again, Don Carlo relied heavily on that, and when he, when the team wasn't performing, it's a big problem because, everyone's not performing. So there's no real shining star like Vinny was in the previous season. We did so well because he was the shining star. You pass to him, you do that stuff. When Don Carlo was managing Madrid before, it was always pass to Cristiano. He finds a way. They don't have this anymore. It's not good because there's not enough key star players that can really elevate that to that level where they're always consistent, Any thoughts on Kyle Walker? It's to Burnley, I'm pretty sure. But yeah, on an interesting career move, honestly, I got to say. Where did I travel? I'm in Sri Lanka. Pep, I'm in Sri Lanka. That's why there's like a mosquito net over this bed here. I brought all my football kits. I brought Vinny. Brought the Xbox as well so we can stream some FC. The TV, I tried it. It worked. And then it did a power surge, I think. Power surge. So, yeah, they're repairing it at the moment. They've gone to get some new spare parts for the TV. But, of course, not at the moment. But yesterday they did. It's 1:35 a.m. currently. PSG doesn't rely on superstars. Exactly, it's a balanced team. That's what I really enjoy about PSG. They just play anyone, and they're, fitting in the system, except for Goncalo Ramos. Laggy chat. Yeah, it's probably just this 1 bar internet. You don't know why is Xavi playing Valverde at right back? Because Trent's ghosting. Don't know where he's gone. He's not here anymore. Like, not ghosting in the match. Like, I genuinely mean I don't know where he is. He's not even, it says he got a knock, so he's going to be gone for a few days. That's great. Carvajal should play him right back as soon as the half starts. Bring Valverde back into the midfield. Play Tchouaméni centre back. Do I have a PSG kit? I didn't bring the PSG kit, no. I didn't bring all my kits. Like, I bring most of them. Like, I bring about 26 kits. Yes, Sri Lanka. Exactly, that's where I went. So yeah, interesting. Honestly, I'm doing a tour tomorrow of the location. I sent some images in the Discord. I'll show you maybe. Here, can I get an image up on here? Let's take a look. Okay. Nah, they don't have the image, unfortunately. Okay. Yeah, I'll show you guys tomorrow on a tour of the place. It's very good. Okay, I will say that. It's very, very good. 25? Yeah, let's see. I'll count them for you guys, okay? Let me move over. There's about 22, not 25, 22. Some of them are training kits, though. I wouldn't count them really as an actual football kit. They're more training kits. And, of course, this one, so 23, didn't count this one. Also, let me shut that as well. Don't know why it keeps opening. Yeah, you guys can ask me any questions about my trip if you guys want, or, you know, drop your final score predictions below, or what your thoughts are so far been in this game, you know. I'll shut this. Wish you had Discord, but you know, as I told you, New School's Discord banned. Yeah, I remember you saying that to me. Yeah, banning Discord's crazy, honestly. Banning Discord is really crazy. And also, that's unfortunate you have one. I mean, you know, one is always very good. You know, not all my kits are the highest quality, I will say that. The only kits I have high quality are Real Madrid, and Al Nassr. They're the only two kits I have at the highest quality, you know, like the elite. There's always the regular kit, then you got the elite kit. So the elite kit's like a little bit more. It's made of like this material. So actually technically 3 kits, because this one's also an elite kit. But yeah, I've only got 3 elite ones, and then the rest are, you know, the basic variants of the kits, you know, like not the rip-off like they're scam kits or whatever, like actual, you know, official licensed product ones, but they're the cheaper versions. You even have one kit, you're an extrovert outside of home, but I'm shy to ask my parents for anything other than takeout. Ask for a kit. Ask for a Real Madrid kit, Ion. Ask for one. They don't even have good reasoning. They said it was for cyberbullying and screenshots taken. What? That is not okay. Yeah, I know that could happen in WhatsApp, exactly. And what's the best kit I've ever bought? Well, I didn't buy this one, but I got this one for my birthday. I really like this one. It's honestly my favorite kit. I've got the Tekka Real. Let's see if maybe I'll go this way. Yeah, there we go, Tekka. Can Real Madrid do the 2005 Liverpool comeback? Absolutely not with that defense. Absolutely not. I mean, I'll be so surprised if we did. Genuinely, I'd be off my shoes. I'd be so surprised. But yeah, this is my favorite kit. My favorite kit that I purchased is probably the Al Nassr third kit of 2 seasons ago. I'll show you guys a link for that one. I'll send a link in the chat of the Al Nassr third kit, 23-24, I think it was. Yeah. I love this kit, honestly. This kit is super cool. It's like got all unique details. I got Mane on the back of it. Unfortunately, I went to the store the day after Mane was signing the shirts, so I didn't get a signed shirt from him. But yeah, there's the kit. You can copy and paste that into your search browser. I love that kit. It genuinely looks really nice. Gritty and Sue. If we come back, I'll actually hit the gritty. If we get 3 goals, I will. So as a throw out your friend as the same one, you should get the Galacticos kit black with Ronaldo at the back. Yeah. I want to see that one, honestly. CR7 Galacticos black. I want to see that one because I feel like it's similar sort of to this one, except it's got the green highlights on the side. There's also the white highlight one, yeah, and the gold name one. Yeah, I think I have one. Someone else in my family owns a. They've got the bicycle kick kit, the one where he did the bicy, Cristiano in that game against Juventus. Yes, they've got that kit, like not the actual sign kit, but like the same kit type. Unless kit super. I like the patterns on it. It's really nice, honestly. I mean, I'm more of a darker kit person, but when I saw this like nice white one, it's got like a nice basically, there's this thing in deserts. It's called a jebel. It's like a nice desert mountainous area. It's like that all over the side. And then you've got like the stadium lights at the back. I really enjoyed purchasing that one. It's probably my favorite purchase. I mainly like the color style, though, the color palette of the kit. And it's, it's palette-ish color. I don't know what it's really called, to be honest. Like the more purplish on it. Because what it reminded me of really was... Funnily enough, If you guys know Clash Royale, you know legendary cards. Remind me of that. So yeah. Is my family sports fans? Yeah, but basically mainly my family supports football, but there's also one cricket supporter in my family. But again, mainly football we support. So yeah. Oh, Brazilian R9. Oh, R9. Sorry, my fault. R9. Black. Let's have a look. Oh yeah, that one. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah. Yeah, that one that's actually clean. It actually might be cleaner than this one, because this one, the problem with it as well is it's like a really like harsh material. It feels like a bit of a grated material. This one's, mix of modern and classic. I feel like it's a nice classic / modern kit, really emerging kit to where you can sort of combine both together. So yeah, great suggestion there, Pep. Brilliant. You want to get the AC Milan black kits. So yeah, AC Milan make a lot of good kits, I gotta say. A lot of their kits are good. Another kit I would like is which one is it? I'm going to search it up here. I like Brentford's third kit, by the way. I got it. I actually enjoyed that one. 23-24 Brentford third kit, I think it is. 23-24 third kit. Let's have a look. Yeah, 23-24 third, the jersey. Which one was it? There was like one of like... It was like Classics, PSG Classic T-shirt or something. It wasn't actually a football shirt. It was like a polo shirt or something. Polo. I don't know. Yeah, I think I like the polos, to be honest, to some clubs. Don't know. Just been yapping, to be honest, at this halftime. Smash like for yapping. The only positive thing I can take from this game and show Zabi how much work he needs to do and maybe put some players in their place. Exactly. What in the world is he still doing on the field? Raul Asensio. Why is he on the field? Why is that guy on the field still? Don't care if it makes you bankrupt. You need to get the jersey which has all of Ronaldo's clubs on it. Ronaldo all clubs jersey. I've never seen this before. Oh, it's that one. Goat jersey. Okay, I see. You're talking about this one, right? Wait a second. The one from TikTok, I think. Yeah. Yeah, I think this is it. Okay. Oh, my clock's still on, of course. Yeah. Course, distracted by the jersey talk this whole time. W's, everyone who reminded me that. Have a section, thank you. Yeah, fixed it. Okay, well, it's going to start anyway. PSG is starting the second half. It didn't even feel like that we started the first half, but yeah, PSG starting this one. At least they'll give it to us, which is great, which they're just going to do right now. They just boot the ball straight out for a goal kick. Thank you, PSG. And yeah, thank you, Vitinha, for kicking that one straight out for us. I know it's a part of your tactic, but I'm going to take that as a positive at the moment. That's really the only positive I see, that you give us a free kickoff, which is great. Okay, now it's Courtois. Passes the long ball forward there. And just trying to find Vinny. However, it is cleared all the way back to Donnarumma. About the black PSG Fly Emirates name. I've got that one. My brother's got that one. Sorry, not me. Yeah, I know which one you're talking about. Yeah, my brother has that one. I've got a PSG kit too. I forgot which one it is. I think it's the 21-22 home kit. But it doesn't fit me anymore. It's pretty small. That is a brilliant through ball there by... Was that Fabian Ruiz trying to find Doué? I don't even know. It was someone, because all of their players just seem to have the best passing sense. It's going to be advantage played for PSG. Vitinha. Now it's to Doué. Back to Vitinha. Now Fabian Ruiz back to Vitinha. A little one touch now all the way back to the defense here. It's going to be with Marquinhos. And I'm surprised again, no substitutes. That is really weird. No substitutions occurred. Insane. insane, honestly. No subs occurred. I would have thought Carvial would have come on. Like, I know he hasn't played in a while, but that would have made more sense. Vinny just wins the ball back in the defense. Here we go. Let's go, Vinny. Cross that into absolutely no one. Great job. Great job. That's what we like to see. Now, Donnarumma is just going to hold the ball up, and he doesn't even actually hold it up. He plays it out. They want to score more. Kvaratskhelia. And now it's going to be with Dembele passing it. This is a goal. This is a goal. No way. They miss. It's a goal. Offside. Offside. Thank you, linesman. Thank you. Yeah, it was offside there. And then, it's such an easy finish. Why are there two at the back? Where the heck is Raul Asensio? It wasn't even him at the back. Why was Fran Garcia the centre-back at the back there? I mean, I understand Rudiger, he's a centre-back. Where the heck is Raul Asensio? Why is bro ghosting? Get on the field. Actually, no, don't get on the field. Get off the field. We need, an actual defender to come on for you now, please. Oh, my goodness. Kvaratskhelia dropping them like they're flies. What the heck is this? And now it's Fabian to Doué. Doué's just going to cross that one in. Courtois, nice save. It's going to be played out again. Courtois carrying the defense here at this point. It's going to be a free kick here, I think, for Jude. Just wins a defensive free kick. Yeah, Neves with the foul. You have 45 minutes, guys, to score 3 goals and a possible winner to make it 4 goals. You have a 0.1% chance of that happening. And this is now going to be Gonzalo Garcia getting ready, crosses that one in. What a horrendous cross that is. And that's why you should be subbed off, because you have been doing terrible today. Not your fault. You did good the other games, but today you're not being on form at all. Mbappe trying to bring it in. He actually does bring it in pretty nicely. Gonzalo Garcia just not on it again. Just not on it. He needs to focus or something. He is not focusing. Tchouaméni. Now Valverde. Jude now to Tchouaméni. And Tchouaméni just wins a possible free kick. There's a shot by Jude. And somehow it's a free kick for PSG. Bellingham looks flustered. Yeah, he should be, because he hasn't been really that noticeable in this game so far. We need our star players to step up. They're not stepping up. How is that not a free kick, by the way, for... Oh, it is. I was going to say, how's that not a free kick for João Neves? But it is. Offside, clearly. We played wonderful last game after the sub of Rodrigo and Modric. Yeah, I think Gonzalo is not playing in this position due to Mbappe being a... That's what I'm saying. Play Mbappe in left wing. Just play him in the left wing position. Play Vinny in right wing. I don't get what this obsession is with Mbappe in striker. He's not a striker. Play Gonzalo Garcia in striker. Gonzalo Garcia is trash. Okay, he scored a few goals, be out attacking runs or proper contribution. I mean, again, this is probably because he's, not in his correct position, as, of course, was mentioned there by Kazuma. But again, Kylian in striker is not the play for me. It's just not it. He's just so much better on left wing. He is if he's on left wing in this game, he'd be the best player out of, the left wingers on the field at the moment. The wingers on the field at the moment, but he's just not. We got Vinny there hogging up left wing spot. I say maybe after a little bit, sub off. Is Endrick back, by the way? I just want to check. Let's check the subs. Is Endrick in there? No. Munoz is in there. Okay. I would sub off Vinny for Rodrigo. Put Rodrigo on right wing. Play Gonzalo Garcia for a little bit longer. Then you can play Jude as striker as well, since he did do that in one of the previous seasons. Contributions meaning after he scores a goal. What else he doing in the pitch other than walk around? I mean, he's playing more of a poacher role. Yes, in DinoDoomz, it is the most surprising scoreline, for so many people. Gonzalo is not trash. He is just not. Yeah. I guess the midfield is just not the best. Valverde playing right back. It doesn't help the defense is trash. I mean, if we didn't have... What the heck is this? Is this a joke? Tchouaméni, are you okay? Again, Valverde having to mop up for these guys. What is going on here? We got Valverde literally just cleaning up these guys' mistakes every time. It's actually just... It's just I can't even commentate on it anymore. That is crazy. You've never seen Gonzalo Garcia do anything other than score one goal or assist. He just ghosts. I mean, he drops back sometimes. He does headed clearances. He does pretty good in terms of positional play. But, again, he's playing out of position. I feel like Kylian should play left wing. Now, Rawls, can you pass the ball off and then just stay back? Because you are really causing us so much trouble. Real Madrid scored 3 goals in 4 minutes. I mean, it's possible for them because they did it against... Was that against Dortmund? I can't remember. I think it was against Dortmund. Valverde to Turkey. Valverde's doing the good stuff, though. I don't think Valverde's the problem here. He's really is being, carrying up these guys clear. He's mopping up for them. Tchouameni to Turkey. Get Tchouameni out of this club. What is this guy doing? Line's moving slow as usual. Xavi, for some reason, decided to play Ancelotti ball and screw everything. Everyone is playing out of position. Doesn't help their confidence. Exactly. Another foul there as well. Soncio doing another challenge. I know you're complaining to the referee, my guy, and you're not it. Don't complain to the referee. You did the foul. Get on. He's still complaining. Just go away. Sub off him for Ed Militao. Honestly, I don't even care if we're playing an injured player now. It's better than what that guy's been doing in this game. Oh, how I didn't get the joke? Oh, because of the... Oh, yes. Yeah, his hair is looking pretty funky. Solution is on the table still. Yeah, robot's still a possibility, Donnarumma, just a little chip over there. Donnarumma's transformation, again, has to be studied. How he went from being that, what I believe to be a pretty lazy keeper to being world-class, the best keeper, one of the best. Soncio ain't tough. Exactly. He thinks he's tough. He thinks he's actually doing something. That was bad from Gonzalo Garcia. Nuno Mendes. You can't even shove this guy. He just moves up the field. He just commands the ball where he wants it to go. High Nasser. And, yeah, Madrid are not winning this one at all. There is no chance based on, so far this gameplay. I mean, it's possible, but, I mean, let's be in all honesty here. It's not going to be the most likely. It's going to be like a 1% chance of that happening. Less than that. How dominant this PSG side has been. Need to literally pull an absolute miracle here where you get 2 goals in very quick succession. That's how you would do it. Similar to how Dortmund got their 2 goals against us in the previous game. First 2 goals was, yes, exact. All 3 technically were mistakes, I'm pretty sure. I'm pretty sure all 3 were mistakes. The third one was man marking was poor. There was no defense at the back. The first one was given by Rawls, second one by Rudiger. Barca's waiting for Madrid in La Liga. I mean, if Barca's versing this Madrid, Barca's going to score 10 goals. Not even joking. Current Barca will score 10 goals against this Madrid because this Madrid is looking pathetic. And that is as a Madrid fan as well. Gonzalo Garcia passing back to Valverde. Tchouameni. It needs a cleanup as well. The squad, I feel needs a cleanup. We need to get rid of a bunch of players that liabilities now. Get some guys on here that actually are going to start playing for the badge a little bit more and not just, saying we're at the best club and they're not putting in the effort in the games. At least Fran Garcia, respectable. When he makes a mistake, you can actually tell he's trying to redeem himself, put in the effort. Asensio, just as soon as he does a mistake, just complaining all the time. It's not the right thing to do, with that sort of attitude. PSG harassing every single... Yeah, because they know that the Real Madrid players, the more angry they can make them, the better. The more mistakes they'll make. If anything, Fede and Fran are probably having the hardest job here because they both move upfield and they're defending the harder players on the pitch, Doué and Kvaratskhelia. You're watching on DAZN, W's Nusser. Yeah, everyone's watching on DAZN. I think it's the only DAZN. And let's see as well what else was there I missed. If Madrid score 1, that's a win. Yeah, if Madrid score 1, that's a win, exactly. And this is going to be a long ball out from Courtois. Yo, Ion, chill, bro. 3-0 scary. Ain't over until we say it's over. Yeah, I mean, fair enough, but still, it's over. They're coming forward again here with numbers. Look how fast they bring guys forward as well. There's a little cross. Courtois at this point will get player of the match. How many saves this guy's making? That was not the best play by Arda Güler. Does win it back, though. Good. And now it's a little one-touch there from Vinny. Now it's going to be to Fran Garcia. Where's Camavinga, by the way? And that's a little through ball to find Vinny. That was a good through ball, actually. Kylian's open. Vinny takes a shot for absolutely no reason. What an absolute waste. You should have passed to your teammate. Don't be a ball hog. Stop your mile. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Oh, Nuser's your neighbor. Oh, I see. Okay. I thought you were saying, like, just, you know, shot up some random guy. That's why we had taken Haaland over Mbappe. It suits this team better. We're basically playing with 3 left wing. Though, I just like Mbappe. I would have, you know, at this point, to be honest, again, my personal preference, sell Rodrigo because he's not getting enough game time. Better for his own benefit. Play Vinny right wing. He can play right wing. Let's be honest, guys. He's not an absolute, you know, uselessness that he can't play outside of left wing only, because that's what it seems like at the moment. They're really protecting Vinny with where he plays on the field to only left. So I would try him on right. Try Kylian on left. Even in this game, you know, you have to test. You have to test stuff. They're subbing on their second team now. They're subbing on Goncalo Ramos. That's how you know you're finished, when Goncalo Ramos is coming on. Yeah, Haaland would have been a great choice, though, as well. Like an actual clinical striker. Got a free kick here, and Arda Güler will be taking. And that is a terrible... I mean, it's not a terrible free kick, but it was just like, didn't really go the distance, actually, more should I say. Fran Garcia now from Valverde. Cross from Fran Garcia. That was actually a good cross there. Just doesn't find anyone in the box. Arda Güler. Little chip out to Fran. He's going to have to run to get that one and just doesn't keep it in. That wasn't the best pass from Arda. That was a good skill from Valverde there. And again, hi, Yamal. 85 plus on your exam. That's a W, Nuser. And here we go. Here's a chance. Oh, just cleared away. Can't. I'll take any chance at this point. If we get one back, we got 2 left. Hi, Phil. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, thanks for the stream during your Holy Bob. Yeah, exactly. I'm fine doing it. I'm doing one tomorrow. Still doing it every day when I'm here. Now I found out you can't do it on the plane because of the Wi-Fi situation, which is unfortunate. But yeah, I mean, I technically could, but I don't have, you know, international roaming data. I don't have that, unfortunately, so I couldn't because it costs too much for me. William Pacho is solid in the back. Yeah, I mean, Pacho as well. Maybe he'll be replaced by PSG. I don't know. Because Beraldo's a good replacement as well in case he gets signed. So, you know, it's not like PSG need him necessarily. Luca is coming on. That's a W, okay? That is actually a W. And here we go on the left side. Wasn't even paying attention. Barcola on the left now. There's another thing just cleared away by Tchouameni. Now Valverde. I don't know why Arda Güler and Valverde are both playing right midfield, but okay. Now it's going to be with Vinny. Now to Arda Güler. Plays through to Vinny. Vinny now gives a cross back. That was actually a good cut back there. Arda Güler tries to win in the box. The referee says play on. Please, guys, don't dive. Just get up and keep playing, please. Because there's not enough time to dive in this game. This final is going to be like the Champions League final, another boring one. Yeah. It's going to be, I don't think Chelsea are going to challenge, you know, this side too much if they're doing this sort of stuff. I mean, they could. Who knows? But, yeah, this team is just looking too dominant. And no problem that you're late, Phil, as well. It's all good. Sri Lankan Wi-Fi's go. I mean, yeah, I'm on one bar. Like, I can't even see the little thing on top. It's just the dot, and I'm running 4 things at once here. Full quality DAZN, and the stream is running at 1080p, and I'm watching the stream on my phone too. All at one bar Wi-Fi, which is great. That's the pass back by Marquinhos to Donnarumma. Yeah, lots of goals, exactly. I mean, it wasn't boring. I mean, like, one-sided, technically, can be counted as a ball for some people. I just like goals, to be honest. Except in this situation. Yeah, PSG playing with Real Madrid, exactly. Trade Calvin Phillips for Mbappe, take it or leave it. I mean, no, I'm never going to take that myself personally. Don't know what everyone else is going to take, but yeah. Mbappe stays at Real for me. I don't care now who you think is bad or good. Build the team around him, and they'll succeed. Just like we entrusted Cristiano all that time. Here's a chance for Jude. Oh, that was the best, chance in terms of shot. Just got deflected out. That was a good run by Jude. Trent, I don't know where he is. That's a poor cross from Gonzalo. Does win a corner, though. See, this is the problem, though. We're trying to cross in for headers. No one on our team is a headering player, except for Rudiger, and he's not a striker, He's not an attacker. Yeah, I know. Finally, some aggression. Finally, Bellingham actually showing up in this game. Wasn't here before. As boring as basically over before the half, similar to this. Yeah, fun for neutral. I was a neutral in that game, so I had a lot of fun commentating it on the 24-hour stream. But yeah, I was surprised. I thought it was going to be very close. I thought it was going to be a goal fest. But yeah, very surprised by that outcome of that game. Mbappe crossing it in, and it's very deflected away by Donnarumma. I thought it was going wide there, but no, it's going to be a throw in here for Real. So Mbappe taking corners now as well. It's how desperate. Calvin Phillips is better than Prime Maldini, but the problem is he don't speak Espanol. That is going to be a big problem. Also, Brahim Diaz is coming on. Please don't tell me you're subbing off Kylian. Sub off Vinny. Militao's coming on as well. Modric is coming on. Get off the field, Asensio. Get off. Walk off. Come on. Militao, show up for the defense, please. Clutch up. If you clutch up, then it's just an injury problem for you. It's not an actual problem in terms of playerness. But if you're doing the same mistakes as these guys, then I have no hope for the defense in the next season, guys. You'll know Modric is go chance create. I mean, Modric still created, I think he did 245 decisive passes last season, which is the most in La Liga, which is interesting, a 40-year-old player doing that many decisive passes. Militao, having his return will be great to see. The one positive today, if he can make it through without injury. And it's going to be a little pass there from Brahim. There's a little flick going on. It's now Brahim trying to run onto that, and it's just lost. Now it's with Jude. Sorry, not with Jude. Chouameni. Sorry, my bad. Now over to Valverde. I have to remember who's on still. Valverde does a little low cross there. That wasn't really predictable, but PSG somehow managed to clean that one up nice and easy, which is great. Valverde has the most stamina. I gotta say, he's got the most stamina on the game in total. He's running up and back, from right back all the way into the forward position, crossing and everything. Xavi's still a young coach and a long way to go. Yeah, for sure. He's got a long way. I mean, he's had barely any time with this team, but we'll see, after August, if this is still a problem, then it's going to be, bad. I still think that the teams chosen in this tournament were not the correct teams, though. It should have been, some league winners like Napoli and all that sort of stuff who really spiced up the competition a little bit more. Because, of course, picking teams that aren't winning the league in that season isn't going to be the best of games. PSG are still pressing, because they want more. They're hungry. They've got hunger. And what's the point? The point is just to watch the rest of the match, I guess. And you're surprised you even know what stamina means. Triple substitution here for PSG. This is embarrassing if we're having to not score against these guys now. They're subbing on B team. Rudiger actually collecting that ball. I thought he was going to just leave it for them to collect that one. Militao, let's see what you do. You just kick it straight off for a throw-in. High press there from Barcola. Don't know why Fabian... Was Fabian crying? I don't know if he was laughing or crying. What's the point for a Real Madrid fan? Well, I'm a Real Madrid fan, DinoDoomz. The point is just to finish the match. Guess maybe get one goal here. Brahim just losing it. That is not the best touch. We win it back outside the box to Gonzalo. Pass in. Modric. Cross from Modric. That was actually a good cross. A little fine. It's going to be a corner for Real. Good defense from Hakimi. Pretty much said 3 is enough. No need to kill ourselves. I mean, they're not even going, you know... They're pressing when they need to. Otherwise, they just, you know, just play calmly. That's a good little skill from Modric, and then he just gives them the ball. Thank you, Modric. Good job. Parting gift from you to AC Milan. Sorry, Modric, you absolute legend. Militao to Valverde. Now to Tchouaméni. And now to Modric. Valverde. Calm. We're getting some more build up here. At least we're getting possession. Cross from Militao, just not the best. And it's going to be another corner for Real. That Champions League final was class because PSG proved they weren't a one-trick pony. Yeah, exactly. PSG did prove that. Again, I was neutral in that game. I really enjoyed that game. I thought it was super, you know, fun watch. Cross coming in. That's a deep cross. Again, I don't know why we're crossing when no one's a crossing target except now technically Militao and Rudiger. There's going to be a foul played there or something. Nope. Good tackle by Modric. Just one back again. And here's a very good chance to Paddy. And it's going to be... Is that Gonzalo Garcia back or Fran Garcia? I don't know. One of them was back. One of them defended nicely. I think it was Fran. And this is going to be now Barcola on the left. This game proves it once again. The 3-0 isn't surprising. All PSG are just a cut above the rest right now. Exactly. You know, the team is just so synergized well together. Nah, don't disrespect Modric like that. Don't call him old guy. He had the most, you know, he was the most crucial midfielder in terms of coming off the bench for us in the season. I've got to say, yeah, I know, seeing the 0 next to Real Madrid is just, it's pain. Usually expect one goal. At least if we get one, it will be something. I mean, we're having to jump to now getting one goal or something in this game. That's not Real Madrid at all. One goal is something. Hopefully, Kylian can score against his club. He's done a very good run there. Oh, my goodness. If that touch had just been lighter, he's trying to do a solo himself because the rest of his team's an absolute useless piece of trash at the moment. If only he'd touched that just slightly lighter, he would have got past there. Yeah, I mean... I don't think they're going to lose momentum, though. That's the problem, Ion. I think they're just going to have this one. Barcola, very good chance here. Militao, it's going to be no... I don't know if this is a penalty or not. No, it's not. I thought he just committed a penalty foul there. Something happened. And, yeah, it's. I'm pretty sure it's not. It's 70th minute now, 3-0. Let's be real here. We could get 2 goals max. I mean, we're probably going to see 1 goal from us. I don't think more than 1. R9's in attendance to this match. Didn't R9 say he didn't like watching football? I don't know. Carvalhal's on. Oh my goodness. Thank goodness this guy's on. Okay, that's a positive, guys. That's a positive. W's in the chat for Carvalhal. Gonzalo Garcia off. Carvalhal on. W's in the chat for Carvalhal. He does need to get some praise for this one. That is really good that we get to see him back. I'm just happy about that. Militao and Carvalhal making their appearance back. You know, that is a positive. That is a positive because, you know, of course, after all, we need him fit for the new season. The new season will be the most crucial. And we need this guy from the beginning. Yeah, we need him the whole tournament. Let's see if he can provide. I don't think he'll provide too much just because he's coming back from injury, so he needs to get, you know, used to some gameplay situations again on the big stage, but we'll have to wait and see. And of course, guys, if you haven't already, smash like for Carvalhal. W's, okay. Okay, there are a lot of W's there. Bubba needs to go, but takes Gonzalo off. I don't get it. I don't know. I think Kylian staying on is a better idea. Because Kylian's, I feel like he can play the game out more longer than Gonzalo. I mean, Gonzalo's been great, but again, Vinny's off, right? Vinny's off, I think. Here's a chance. That is just a miss there for Goncalo Ramos. That was close. Vinny's off. I just want to check this. Yeah. Vinicius got subbed off. Play Brahim right wing. Play Kylian left wing. That should be the strat now. And here we go. Here's a little press forward. Come on. Pass to Carvajal. Carvajal with the ball. Crosses back to Valverde. It was a good cross, actually. And then Valverde just gives them the ball. Thank you, Valverde. Again, what are these guys doing when we get the ball when they just give it back to them? Like, are we wanting them to win? We're not clinical at all. When a team is so strong, you can appreciate the dominance. I know this PSG team, you can just appreciate their gameplay is just so strong. And there's a long, wild cross. Valverde controlled. Barcola wins it back. Militao collects. And there's a yellow card coming out here for Carvajal on his return. That's unlucky. Let's have a look here. Yeah, what the heck was that, Carvajal, bro? Carvajal was just getting frustrated, muster. Hurricane got yellow card. First play, yellow card. Yeah, he wanted to volley Barcola into the goal. I think that was the play there. PSG player just had a shot for real. Bad for their shooting stats. Yeah, I know. They're trying to improve there. Here's Kylian now. Kylian out to Brahim. Why is Kylian still playing striker? What is this? Are we still playing Kylian striker? Can he please go to left wing? Useless cross. Shot from Valverde. Oh, that was going in. That was going in there. It's going to be a corner. That's how we start doing it. We start doing the long shots. That's where we take them out of the draw. Good block there by Beraldo, I think that was. Modric's going to take this corner. Here we go. Modric. Cross coming in. That was a very low cross. What the heck was that? Now it's going to be back in the defense here. Artigula. Passes it through. Valverde dinks it. Now back to the defense again. Might be a shot here from Fran Garcia. It's caught by Donnarumma. He's appealing for handball. I don't think so. Who is my first team to support? Yeah, Real and then Al Nassr. They're the teams in order. And Turkey Al-Ashik is in the crowd there. How do we say his name? I swear I don't want to pronounce his right name wrong. Yeah, Turkey Al-Ashik. The sports director in Saudi or something. I don't know specifically what his job is. He does a bunch of different stuff. And yeah, PSG aren't even trying to attack now. They're just playing in the defense. Putting possession stats up as high as possible. Barcola just headering that one straight out. It's going to be a throw-in for Real. Oh, it looks like it's a water break, actually. Water break. I think. Yeah, water break. Okay. Come on, Zabby. Just put some tactics in. Come on. Play Mbappe left wing. It's not that hard. Why are the Real Madrid fans smiling in the crowd? Is Benzema Al Nassr? No, he's in Al Ittihad. They won the league this season at Al Ittihad. They had such a strong squad. Diaby, Kante, Benzema, Danilo Pereira, Bergwijn, Ratkovic. They also had, who else did they have? Ayor, Fabinho, such a strong squad. Who scored those three? So the first goal was scored by Ruiz. The second goal was scored by Dembele. And the third was scored by Fabian Ruiz. Ultra Corner. And welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. PSG better than Real Madrid and FC Barcelona. I mean, yeah, currently PSG best squad in the world. They deserve the Club World Cup. I mean, they're the best squad in the world. It's obvious. Still believe, and so should every Real Madrid supporter out there. They said we couldn't do it against City, but we did it. So you can do it again. I don't know. I'm so unsure, guys, on a comeback here. There's no time. There'll be about like 5 minutes additional, I would assume. It's the 77th minute. What do we have now? Like 18 minutes left of gameplay. Max. 18 minutes to get 3 goals. That is not possible, I don't think, especially this team will just park the bus if they concede 2. PSG aren't afraid to play, you know, strong in defense. Yeah, because they won the Champions League. Not even just because they won the Champions League, just because they are just such a dominant side, this side. Like, all the players on it have done something for their national team. They've contributed to the club equally. They're not like, there's not like one bad player and the rest are like decent as well. So like, that's why they're all decently above decent. They're all above decent. That's why, you know, such a strong squad. Carvajal, and they've all got synergy. That's the biggest thing. They all just synergize so nicely with each other. Hi, Clicks. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. There's no time for Andrew to score against City either, but we did it, didn't we? Trust the process. Okay, I'm going to trust the process then, I guess. With zero hope. Valverde passes through. A little touch there. Ardagula passing to Carvajal. 1 goal I'll be happy for. A little pass back. Ardagula. Now to Danny Carvajal, who is back, of course, for anyone who's just joining us. And now it's going to be Militao. Tchouameni. The best football watch-alongs on YouTube. Exactly. W's, Phil. You're on vacation, that's why. Long time didn't talk or text. I see, Clicks. I'm also on vacation, surprisingly. Wow, vacation at the same time there. Is a green screen button? No. So real screens. Vacation room. And I'm in Sri Lanka, of course, for anyone who didn't know. So that is one positive today, I guess. I arrived here. And here we go. PSG could score another. It's very close for them to scoring it. And that is a good block by Militao. It looks like it's going to be a corner interception at its peak there. I don't know why Courtois left that out for a corner. I think maybe it's offside. No, it is a corner. So why bro leave that out? I don't know. No idea why he left that one. PSG fans are going crazy. Lee Kang-in's coming on. This game is finished. And Nuno Mendes came off. Interesting. No, that's a mosquito net, Clicks, basically. So there's a lot of mosquitoes that come through this door. There's also like these mosquito killers at every door. When they come in, so when I'm sleeping, I don't get absolutely, you know, drained by mosquitoes, like all the blood just coming out of my body. And that is a wild header from, I think that was, who was that did that one? Is that Goncalo Ramos? I don't know. Kang-in's playing left back. Now Donnarumma with the ball. And long ball coming out from Donnarumma just to Real Madrid's defense. So the guys basically have 15 minutes left to play here for 3 goals if they want to have any chance. Then, of course, there's always the extra time. I mean, now, if you actually got to extra time somehow from here, you know, you really do have a big advantage, though, because since PSG's just subbed off, like, nearly half their team. Hellman score against best team in the world, except your destiny. Wait, Isolete? Wait, who's Isolete? Wait, who is that? I'm confused. Wait a second. Maybe I'm just... It is, again, 2:21 a.m. Also, what the heck just appeared on my screen? Some, like, news article. We're so trash, we had to sub on Vasquez. Wait, Vasquez is on now? Didn't even see him. Okay, Vasquez on. Great. I can't even see. Oh, he's in the front. Okay, cool. Oh, in Cholt. Okay, I see. And this is going to be now to Militao. Back to Courtois. That was a risky pass by Militao there. Come on, 1 goal, guys. One goal. We just keep giving it away. Sorry, I was just looking at something there for some reason. There was like some random pop-ups that kept appearing on my screen. Clear them out. Again, just some random laptop I'm using. So anything can happen. Anything can happen. Hopefully the TV gets repaired tomorrow, because I would love to stream some FC. You know, on the break, we'd do, of course, the tour stream and everything. Hi, Issa. Welcome to the stream. Hope you're doing well. Yeah, we're in Sri Lanka, the new abode for 2 weeks. Hope you guys like it as well. I mean, you can't really see much of it. I'll be doing a tour stream tomorrow, of course, as I mentioned multiple times now. So smash subscribe for that, of course. Smash like for tours. And here's a chance for PSG again on the attack, and that goes out for a throw-in. Yeah, it's a nice room. As well, I'm happy that the stream's actually working out, which is good. I was afraid that this one's going to work out. Vasquez coming on. Gula coming off. And Vinny was laughing there for absolutely no reason. Why are you laughing, my guy? Why is Militao so OP? Because he's actually good at defending compared to our other defenders. That's like, imagine bringing Nuno Mendes onto this team and then playing him, and then you'd say, like, why is he so OP? Well, it's because he's like 100 times better than the current defense. Zaire Omri. And now Modric just wins that from the throw-in. And that's Vasquez. Just does a long pass over. Now to Brahim. Brahim marked by Zaire Omri. Does a good skill there, Brahim. That was brilliant. Valverde gives a cross. It's going to be a corner. We really are relying on set pieces here. That was a very good skill by Brahim. Very good. That was unexpected by Zaire Omri and Beraldo. Here we go. Modric getting ready to cross this one in. Cross coming in from Modric. Header just off target. That is unlucky. Militao. And I'm genuinely actually going to say this, guys. The player of the match for Real Madrid, in my opinion, because I'll say PSG's after, Real Madrid's best player, besides Courtois, has actually got to be Militao. He's come on and done a perfect performance. He's done very good defense. He's done challenges with the header to the corners. I actually can't believe it. I can't believe that, you know, a guy who was injured, he's come on here and done a better performance than the rest of these players. It really is honestly stunning. I think the era of Florentino is over the start with him with the lack of signings. I mean, he's still signing attackers. Stop signing attackers. Like, why are we doing that? Sign defense. Sign some young defenders. Bring them in. Put them as subs. It doesn't matter where you put them. Just put them as subs or starters, and they can grow into the team and develop, because we don't have any squad depth in defense. We're still having to play Tchouameni as a centre-back. That's not a wise decision. And there's a through ball just by Beraldo. Now it's back with Marquinhos. Just a little one touch with Bayulu, I think. And Real Madrid trying to win that ball back. Fran Garcia, they're just being very rapid and overt now. There's a lot of skills going on there from... Is that Vitinha trying to skill? That was Lee Kang in. Wow, the skills there were pretty impressive. Now it's going to be a throw in here for Real. Carvajal back to Militao. That was a good pass by him. Just misses out on that close little cut in from, don't even know who. Valverde wasting again. That's why I didn't put Valverde up there with Courtois, because I feel like he wasted so many chances. This is going to be another free kick drop. Again, I guarantee it. Never mind, play on. Hakimi. And now back to Marquinhos. Beraldo. Now it's to the middle. There's a play on continued. Don't know how. Militao takes a shot, and it just gets deflected away by Donnarumma. That is Militao, guys. I told you, he's the only one who's actually trying to play now. Why is everyone else like sleeping? I know it's like, I mean, you can't win, but at least try. Courtois tries to think about coming out. He doesn't. Please don't make it 4-0. Militao defends it. Oh, it's still going on, though. There's a little chance. Barcola passing it in. Goncalo Ramos takes the shot. It's a goal. 4-0. And that's it. The game's done. 4-0. Regaining position for us in the opponent's half and actually trying. I know. I mean, Goncalo Ramos does the Jota celebration there. Respect to him. Honestly. But, yeah, again, this is just... We're relying now on one defender. What the heck are the rest of these guys doing? Militao not only came up, took a shot, then ran all the way back, intercepted the initial pass, then intercepted the re-go by Barcola. Unfortunately, gets to Ramos, who takes an easy shot there. Just no consequence of play here for these Madrid players. There's like... See, Courtois not really, again, to blame there because he's not at the... It's just that little inch where he can't come out and he can at the same time. So it's like a bit of an unknown period where do you actually come out for that or do you not? You have to really decide to commit. He decides to stay back. And, yeah, it's just not great. Yeah, the cafe outside went crazy. Yeah, 4-0. It's all over. It's all over. Luis Enrique is very happy about that. Xabi Alonso, absolutely, please just sell half the players on the squad. I'm not even joking. Raul Asensio, get rid of him. Rudiger, sorry. I really liked Rudiger last season. Time's up. Sorry, Rudiger. Who else on this team has been an absolute dud? There's been some more. Rodrigo, I think, sell just for more playtime. He's really getting an unfair bargain here. Yeah, just, you know, they need to start investing in defense too. Why is Militao the only one who's actually playing football? Like he did his job the first attack. Where's the support? Yeah, exactly. Where's the support exactly? That goal was crazy good dancing around the real players. Yeah. It's just, it's not even fair at this point. It's going to be another 5-0. It's going to be another 5-0 where PSG are asserting their dominance. I don't even think we'll get a goal. I think it's going to be a clean sheet for PSG as well going into the final. Bayern did a better job than Real Madrid did, which is very interesting. Bayern did a better job. And that's with Zaire Emery. Good PSG have come after getting rid of Messi and Mbappe. Yeah, exactly. I mean, maybe it wasn't... It was maybe the again, this star player mentality. To think they're the star player. What the heck was that? I have no idea what that noise was, but something just happened. Oh, it was the full-time signals. Full-time exactly at 90 minutes. No extra time there. Wow, I don't know what that noise was. Never heard that before. I got jump scared by it. But full time, 4-0. It's over. It's over. And PSG going to be a new Real Madrid. A whole generation of new young football fans going to support them now. Exactly. They already had so much, support in, a country like USA, countries like Australia as well, where football's not big. You just hear big names, groups. Even I feel like they're bigger in terms of they're just a brand. I feel like more so as well. Like they're built into the brand, kind of like what Manchester United did. So yeah, they're definitely going to have a lot of young fans coming in and joining in this PSG era. But yeah, we're going to be here for the final, guys. Honestly, hope the final is going to be enjoyable. Hopefully Chelsea put up more of a challenge than this absolute disaster class from Real. Sound like a bomb about to explode. Yeah, I know. Am I alone in my hotel? No. And it's not really a hotel. It's more of a Airbnb, you could say. But yeah, so that was all, guys. Thank you so much for watching this one. Sorry, Real Madrid fans. Again, Really unfortunate we couldn't get the win here, but W's PSG fans, W's you guys supporting your team, and neutrals as well. Hope you had a fun time. And check if I locked the door. Yeah, all the doors are locked. It was the I think it was Foot Mob. I had it open and I didn't have the tab muted, so it just played the full-time whistle. Yeah, final in 4 days' time, or technically 3 days for me. But yeah, as well, we'll be doing streams tomorrow, the next day, day after. Hopefully the TV can get fixed. I really do hope so, because I'd love to play FC 26. And that was Modric's final game too for Real. So goodbye, Modric. Thank you so much for all you've done for this club. Genuinely the best midfielder ever to exist in a club. Of course, besides Zidane, it's debatable where if you like one or the other. Really up to personal opinion, but Modric, one of the best midfielders of our generation, and he is departed, unfortunately. W's Modric in the chat, guys. W's return of Carvajal, WPSG, and I'll see you guys in the next one. Make sure to smash like if you haven't already. W's. Goodbye, guys. Thank you so much.